I've been reading physical books quite a lot lately. And by a lot, I mean more than the zero amount that I used to read. So by average standards, it's not a lot. I think last year I read 5 or 6 books. The year before that, it was 3. And before that, it was 0. It's been almost a year since I've stopped using almost all of my social media apps except YouTube, but even that I've disabled from my phone. This is not a video to tell you not to use your phone or to delete your social media. Honestly, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I just began to wonder if my lack of reading, of exploring lengthy topics, and sticking with a subject for longer than a minute and a half was somehow affecting my desire for writing, my desire for being creative. My problem is that as soon as I log in, I get addicted to the short form videos and the saturated pictures. So then I'll be sitting there for 3 hours gaining nothing. So disabled from the phone it is. I've got Substack and Reddit, and technically those are social media apps, but I use them mostly for reading. Yes, I will sit there for 10 to 20 minutes reading lengthy articles and stories. So that is why I am reading books again, to see how authors are putting sentences together for my own knowledge and how that may affect my writing and even my ability to focus on things for longer, even things like watching movies and documentaries. Now, so far this year, I have only read one book. I have reread The Stranger, but that was because I haven't had the opportunity to go to a bookstore yet, and I was wanting to read something, so this was short, and I just took it from my bookshelf. Then I went to the bookstore and picked up this book just because I happened to see it on the shelf, and I'm a sucker for visuals. I really liked the red paging here. The cover looked decent. There's that aspect too of going into a place, a bookstore or any store, and just picking something without really looking at reviews or knowing all about it. There's good and bad to that. You could wind up with a really bad meal, or it could be a very nice surprise. And then after that, I wanted to dive into some older classics, and so I'm going to read this, The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know, now I have a thing for reading banned books, so I might start a banned book section in my bookshelf, whatever that means. But that is what is on the agenda this year, and after that, hopefully I will have some more books because I want to get better at writing, and I want to see how other writers have done it, are doing it. If anybody has any interest in me discussing what I've read in the past, again, it's not a whole lot, and it's not like I'm reading classic literature, lengthy pieces that are super special. The last book I read was The Overstory by Richard Powers. That probably is my favorite book. I had heard somebody talk about it, and I heard it was about trees, and I really love trees, so if you have a chance, it's a lengthy book, but I think I read it in about 11 days. It was very good. Anyways, that's all for this one. Read more or not, I don't care. Do whatever you want. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And I will be